Yo, what's the word? It's your boy 16. If you like the content on this channel, I want to ask you to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to click that bell for post notifications. Also, I got a website at www.16shotonvisuals.com. But that's enough of me talking. Let's get to what y'all came to see. What's the word? Let people know we got on 16 Shot on Visuals.
NinaTheGoddess.
What's up, man? First thing I want to ask you is about your name. You know, let the people know where you got it from.
So really I just got my name. It was a costume party at the school and shit, and that's all that was left was a goddess costume. So I had that, and after the costume party shit, my name was NinaTheGoddess on Twitter, and that shit just carried everywhere else.
What's up? So when you was going by that, it wasn't like no music shit, it was just off of the costume? Yeah,
it was just off the costume. I ain't really think too much about it.
What made you stick with it though?
I don't really see too many people calling themselves NinaTheGoddess, and I'm pretty as fuck, so that just go with it. And what's that song Dage had? It made me want to keep it. When she be like, "Ooh, yeah, bitch, back up off me. You don't know me. I'm too clean. I'm too holy, bitch. I'm godly." That was my shit.
What happened to her? She still be dropping?
I think they said she's sick.
Damn.
I think somebody told me that, cause I got a question on her. When I get in the industry, that's gonna be my bitch. I love.
Oh, so you like girls and shit too?
Yeah, I fuck with girls.
So like, if you had to pick, like either mess with girls for life or dudes, which one would it be?
Damn. Shit. Girls.
Oh, you like girls for real?
Yeah.
Cause I know a lot of girls, they like girls, but it be like.
But it still be nah. It'll be girls.
So is it a reason that you pick the girls over the guys?
Niggas be so corny, like so fucking corny. Bitches don't be that damn corny.
I don't know, I feel like, cause you know, like in general, I feel like they make it seem like when it comes to like dealing with all the bullshit, they make it seem like niggas just be the worst. But in reality, I think
the same. Yeah. Bitches the same. Bitches, if not, it's worse, honestly, cause bitches be doing wild shit right under your nose, cause they fucking a friend, hoes. You know, like you can't tell a motherfucker like this bitch not your best friend, but they damn near be fucking like that shit.
You got checked on group chats. I know.
Yeah.
You check the group chats.
Yeah, you gotta check what's really going on, cause bitches be wild and they'll be fucking a friend and y'all together every day, and that's who your bitch fucking right next to you.
You ever had a situation like that where like a girl did some crazy shit?
Yeah, I had situations like that. A lot of situations. I was with a female for a minute, for a long ass time. So she was kind of slutty. She was like, she like that. Like, she cool, but she crazy.
So you know, for the people that that's not familiar, let the people know where you from.
What you mean where I'm from?
Like as far as in the city.
I'm from the low end. Cause people be saying I'm from 600. I ain't from 600. I'm from the low end. I'm from 39. I'm from the projects.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I thought that's where you was from too, but that's cause of your.
Yeah, cause my brother, everybody always be, oh, she from 600. She from. No.
So you ever ran into like issues cause of people thinking that?
Hell yeah, I run into issues just off the strength of motherfuckers being like, oh, that's LA sister. Like, it always be something. Like, everybody wanna try to pull your whole card anyway, just to see like what you gonna do about, you know, like, oh, LA supposed to be this person, so who the fuck is you? It just be like that. Like, people be lame as hell. They be trying to get a name for themselves, all type of weird shit. Like, okay.
So like, do it be mostly like guys or girls?
It be guys. Niggas be straight bitches. Like, you want to beef with they be wanting to beef with bitches and get into it with bitches about shit that ain't got shit to do with me. Like, I'm a female at the end of the day. I ain't got no gun. I ain't doing none of that shit with y'all. Like, what y'all, get y'all sister or something. Like, y'all be tweaking. They be tweaking.
So, you know, Did you like grow up on a low end like the majority of your life, or was that like some childhood shit?
No, majority of my life. Literally, majority of my life. I mean, of course, the project is gone, so that's that. But we stayed on 37 Calumet. My grandma just moved from off Calumet, like, not too long ago, a couple of years ago. Like, LA was still alive. She was living right there, everything. We were on the low end.
I'm gonna get back into your upbringing, but before we get to that, we're gonna do this game called Truth or Drink. Basically, I ask you a question, you got an option to either answer it or take a shot.
Alright.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Alright.
The first question is, have you ever had a crush on one of your brother's friends? If so, who?
Fuck no. No.
You looking, I don't know, you thinking.
I'm trying to think. I'm really, cause I don't.
Somebody, if you lying, somebody gonna call you out. Somebody gonna know. Hit the comment section.
I do, actually.
You answer.
I ain't saying no names.
I ain't bad. Alright, next question is, when was the last time you broke the law?
I do illegal shit every day, so probably right before I got here. Yeah, right before I got here, I'm sure. What you mean? Like, what type of thing? Cause
I don't even want to go into detail.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, cause I done did some shit right before I got here.
What was like the most embarrassing moment you had in bed? On your end, though.
Nah, fuck that. I'ma drink. Fuck it. Damn. You gotta see what type of questions you got. I wasn't prepared. I'm gonna be drunk as fuck.
Some of these ain't too hard though. Low key, the first one I should have did that like towards the end.
Oh yeah.
Let me see what else. Alright, since you ain't answered the last one, what was your worst sexual partner? Like, you gotta say their name and then get a reason why.
This bitch Priya, she was like aggressive as fuck. Like, her hair was aggressive. Everything was real aggressive, like a nigga. It's like I felt like I was going to Pound Town with a bitch. That shit, yeah, nah. Shoot. If you watching this, bitch.
Alright. Name 2 of your biggest turn-ons and 2 of your biggest turn-offs.
I love bossed up ass niggas and bitches. Like, I like a motherfucker who know they raw as fuck, like know they got a lot of shit going on and everybody want them, but they don't really pay attention to that shit. Like, they got who they want, you know? Cause I feel like when you got money and shit, you get what you want, you feel me? Like, you gonna always get what you want, but when you broke, people be acting like, I don't know, but being bossed up and just knowing you like a humble beast. Like, I'm raw as fuck. I like that. That's a turn on. What's another turn on?
Speaking of humble, no, I ain't gonna go to that
yet. Being like super affectionate with me, that's a turn on too, because I'm not an affectionate person. A turn off is the opposite of the one thing I don't like when people, like if bitches be on you and shit, and you be always talking about it like, yeah, ooh, this bitch was on me. Like, that's lame as fuck. If you always been a raw nigga, if you always been a raw bitch, you should be used to this. So if you ain't used to this shit at this point, you ain't used to shit. Like, I don't want to fuck with you. I know you gonna fold for any pussy that come around. That shit weak as hell to me. Another turn off is motherfucker who be flexing with money. Like, keep on, I got this, I got that, and never spend it. Bitch, I don't give a fuck what you got. I got money too. Like, I don't care. Yeah, that's turn off.
Alright, we got 2 more questions. Have you ever been caught in action, like as far as like fucking type shit?
Nope, very discreet. Wait. Nah. Yes, I have. Oh my God, yes, I have. I'm gonna take a shot. I'm gonna take a shot. Yeah. Well, I can still tell y'all about it. I'm gonna take a shot just because I got caught. I was in college. And I was in the bathroom. And this nigga had roommates and shit. I was in the bathroom. We was doing our little one in the bathroom. And the roommate came in the fucking bathroom. Man, deny business. Yeah, that was a fun.
How'd that turn out? Y'all finished?
Yeah, I finished. I mean, they left out. I still got my little one out. But it was just like, it was really probably embarrassing a little bit because it's like he had people in his room, and that's why we went in the bathroom, and then they came in the bathroom like, what did y'all think we was in here doing? Yeah, nah.
Alright, the last one, I want you to be honest too. Have you ever took something like boyfriend intentionally, and if so, who? She can take her shot.
Y'all, it's licking here. I'm taking a shot. I'm taking a shot because I don't. Ooh, that's really messy. Y'all, 16 messy over here. You messy as hell. I'm gonna take my shot.
We gonna know if you ain't do it too. We could hear it on the mic. We could hear you swallow. Alright, I heard something come back.
Oh, fuck.
Alright, now going back to like your upbringing and shit. You know, how was it coming up in the projects? You know, a lot of people had different stories when it comes to this shit.
I feel like coming up in the projects was decent as hell. Like, it's like you a family, and you could really do anything in the projects. Whereas now, like somebody is always looking out for you. Somebody always know, oh, that's woo woo child. Ain't nobody finna let nobody hurt you or nothing like that. Now it's just so fucking different. I wish I could have lived in the projects forever. Like, that shit really raw as hell. Kids grow up, they still have fun. You go to the park, like, you could do shit, you know? Like, growing up in the projects, I don't ever remember. I didn't feel like I lived in the projects. You know how motherfuckers now, I know that, oh, bitch, you was in the projects. You want in a suburban place, you know? I didn't think of it like that as a kid. Like, I'm just having fun. My whole fucking family here. I could go around this corner, grandma right here, my auntie over here. Like, everything was everything. So I liked growing up in the projects. I don't see what's wrong with that shit. Why they knock them down.
So do you feel like once they knocked them down and people got to spreading out, shit got like worse for the city?
Hell yeah. Hell, everybody everywhere. Motherfuckers don't know who is who they really grew up with. These little boys claiming this shit when they really this. You know, like, people don't want to believe it, or people be like, oh, you a kid, you're not born into nothing. But at the end of the day, if you going against your people, you going against your people. That mean you born into some shit, like, regardless of what you saying. Like, for example, if my uncles and shit, they all VD, right? And then, like, my brother become GD because we moved, and now he in an area where it's all GDs. That mean when he grow up, he gonna be going against his uncle, right? Like, and his people. So you really technically born into shit, even if you think you're not. So I think now how it be like everybody be in tour with the wrong motherfuckers, or motherfuckers' mama be like, I grew up with his mama. Y'all used to hang together. Y'all used to be in diapers together watching TV. Like, yeah, that's because everybody was spread it out and claiming shit that they don't even know what the fuck they claiming. That shit.
I think I might have seen something like that. I don't know if it was your mama speaking on that, saying like some of the people that's into it, like the parents was cool, or like motherfucker down there like had the kids playing together and they don't even remember this shit.
Yeah, my mama and Duck mama, I think his name Butta. Cause Butta mama, like, she loved me. Like, she was at my brother's funeral and everything. That's who my mama grew up with, so she knew my brother, you feel me? Like, that's how that shit, it just be weird as hell. Everybody just be spread it out, doing their own thing.
For sure. I know you can't really speak for her, but maybe you might know, cause I had seen like Duck mama was trying to get like the mamas to come together and shit like that. Like, do you know like your mama? Yeah. My mama was trying to get the mothers. My mama. Oh yeah? That's my mama shit. But my mama is one of them. She one of them. I'm her voice. She real like laid back and humble and shit. You feel me? Like, she don't be like, if a motherfucker up doing little shit, like want to be in the spot. My mama not the type of person that want to be in the spotlight and, oh, I'm Mama Capone. She not like that. So she and somebody else who child got killed by the police, they were trying to get that together. And then because Duck mama is so out and raw and shit like that, like, she kind of started to look like the face of shit. But my mama was paying for shit. My mama was putting shit together. Like, the money was coming from Mama Capone. Oh, so they did actually like link up though? Yeah, they was doing, they was getting, they had, for Mother's Day, she always is, they call it Warrior Moms, but I think that name came from somebody else. I don't know who the owner of that name or whatever, but every Mother's Day they do something for all the moms who lost their kids and shit like that. Like, and then my mom had took a bunch of kids to Six Flags, so that when they grow up, they don't do like what our siblings did. Like, they grew up and they into it. So they went to Six Flags and shit, so they can know each other, they won't be into it. And yeah, I think she paid for like 50 kids or some shit to go to Six Flags. That was last summer, or the beginning of this summer, I think. She got like a restaurant or something too, right? Yeah, she got a bakery. Oh, yeah. Pinky Street. She did have Wings Around the World on 111, but that's closed. She got a bakery now. It's called Pinky Street. It's across the street from Phillips. She finna be opening soon. With all the COVID shit, it was just issues, so like, yeah. So, how was it being a sister of like, a rapper that was, so big at the time when he was alive? Like, was it easy for you, like, as far as like handling, well, I ain't gonna say handling the fame because it wasn't necessarily on you, but I know like it still involved you, like when you go out and people like, oh, this LA sister. The thing is, a lot of motherfuckers didn't know me as like LA sister, cause I lived in the suburbs with my auntie, and he used to keep me under wraps. Like, when he died and shit, like the 600 boys and shit like that, I didn't know them. I did not know them at all. I think the only person I had met was D Rose. D Rose had came to our house one time and he attempted to speak to me, and Leonard like gave him like a little look. LA gave him a look and he ain't say nothing else for the rest of the day. It was like I was like, hey, whatever, but like when people would find out, it'd be so fucking weird because they'd be going crazy. And to me, it's just like, this just y'all going crazy over him. This my little brother who I sleep in the bed with him. Like, like what y'all excited about him for? What he got going on? Then you say you had like a situation where like somebody was basically like telling you that's not your brother and that's his cousin or something?
Yes. So I went to a party. I went to a fucking party and the I think they was playing, what the fuck is that song? It's him, S. Dot and Rondo. I can't think of the fucking name. But the song get the playing and shit. And somebody had end up saying, they singing the song like, I know the song, this is my brother, I know the song. But I'm not singing it like how everybody else is. In a party, I be super chill. I be chilling, I be minding my business, watching everybody else. So they ass singing the song and shit. And this dude like, this my cousin, woo woo, this my cousin, woo, LA his part, come on, this my cousin. Now I'm looking, I'm like, I don't know buddy, like I know that this is my brother, we got the same mama, same daddy, I don't know him from nowhere. Like this my cousin. So my cousin Bree, she like, this his sister, woo woo. He, no it's not, that's my blood cousin, woo. I'm like, alright, whatever. He pulls out his phone, call my brother and say, you know this girl, she up in here saying that you related to her. You her brother, woo woo. He getting the phone. I look, he like, that's my real sister. Like, that's my real sister. I just look at buddy like, gee, you tweaking, you want to get into it with me. Then for the rest of the night, he calling me his cousin. No, you ain't related to us, gang. I don't know you, shorty. Like, you just tried to play with me in the fucking, and a kickback in front of a million motherfuckers. Like, go ahead.
So, you know, how was that afterwards? Like, what was their actual relationship? Was like, is it his homie? Was he a fan? Like, what was... He from over there. Like, he be over there. You feel me? So he just like, oh, this a familiar motherfucker. He rapping and shit. He finna blow up. I'm finna claim him. Like, that's really what that was about. I'm just chill out. But I had found out long down the line, this girl who called me her cousin, that's her brother. So it was kind of like, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna let him slide. So like, what was probably one of the like craziest moments you ever had like regarding him and some fan shit maybe? Or even if you didn't see it, like you might have probably heard of that he probably told you or something.
I remember like before he died, he had told me he was out west and motherfuckers was excited to see him and JB. Like he said they was running up to him like, damn, ooh, you LA, like you LA Capone. But my own experience again with my cousin Bree, we with this girl Deja, and Deja always had a new nigga, and the nigga always had a car. Like we was still young as fuck, so we happy to be in a car and shit. They play for keeps. And again, I don't be super turned and overdoing it, but my cousin Briasia, like, she be turned. Especially she in that front seat, she gonna be turned up. So she turned up and shit. The whole car turned up for LA part. And she turned around like, no, the dude who was driving, he like, shorty them went crazy. They going crazy. Woo. Bree geeking. They stopped the car. No, Bree like, that's her brother. That's my cousin. That's her brother. Woo. He stopped the car. We literally on, what's that? We on 59. We leaving off Calumet. Like my auntie lived on Calumet. He stopped the car, hit brake on King Drive, like hard as hell. He getting that. No, shorty, ooh, that ain't never your brother. He turned, he had to stop the car because he had to turn around and look at me and like look in my face while he asking me that ain't never your brother. Shorty raw as hell. Ooh, who? Which one? I'm like, LA. He raw as hell. Okay, thank you. Like that shit was so weird to me. Anytime anybody did anything like that, that shit used to be so weird to me because I go home and I see him, he in the bed, you know, on the iPad or something like regular, normal. So I don't think of him like a celebrity. Like this is who I grew up with. Yeah. So yeah, him hitting his motherfucking brakes finna get me whiplash or some shit. That was crazy to me. Like, damn, like he must really be turned out here. That motherfucker looking at me like you can't be related to him. Like, the fuck.
Was there ever a point in time where it got regular to you? Like, as far as like, oh yeah, my brother lit. Like, you just accept it type shit.
After he died, then yeah, it's like, yeah, that's my brother. Like, okay, yeah, I'm LA Capone sister. Hello. Yes, that's my brother. Yeah, it was after, cause like when he died, you know, when a person died, they shit automatically go up. So at that point, he ain't get to the point to where we see him in that light as like we still seeing him at home. He ain't really making moves for the family and shit, you feel me? So he famous, but he not rich. So when that shit hit together, I'm sure it's different. I don't know. But like, he just famous at this point, and we not really knowing how much. So when he died, we seeing motherfuckers writing us from Canada, all type of, like Australia, all type of places. I'm like, damn, I'm still kind of in the shock. But now I be like, all right, okay, I get it. Like I be seeing, when I see niggas be saying little shit like Meek Mill, R.I.P. LA Capone, Tory Lanez had made a song and shit, said his name in it and shit. Like, now I just be like, okay, he was here. Like, alright.
So like after death, with all the, you know, internet stuff going on, him being so big and all the type, you know, it's probably hella people reaching out from all over. Like, did that make it harder to deal with or easier?
I think it made it. Damn, that's tricky. I think it made it kinda. You be happy, you know. It's like mixed feelings. You be happy because you like, damn, woo, he really was this big. Like, but then you be sad, like, damn, did he know he was this big? Could he have been bigger? It's just so many emotions you feel with that shit, cause it's just the unknown. You don't know how shit would have been. So
I think I can't speak for him, but I think he might have knew. Cause I ain't gonna lie, like normally it'd be like you'll be knowing, but other people don't be knowing. Cause you getting all the messages and all the DMs, you seeing this shit, but most people probably ain't gonna be going around like, boy, you see this? All these people?
Exactly, yeah.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, like my mama didn't know what I had going on for a long time. Like, as she found out, cause she was living far away, and she like, why is people watching you? Like, what you doing? Cause I wasn't saying that, I just was
doing it.
Yeah.
And that's how he was. He'll come in the house. I remember when my mama first like really probably noticed that he had a buzz, and it made him so irritated. Cause she'll keep on, hurry up. Like, it's like she was rushing it, and I get it now. At that point, I didn't get it. I was like, what the fuck is he so irritated for? But now I get it, like that pressure of feeling like a motherfucker rushing you to do some shit that you really want to get, you know, you trying. But she'll be like, come on, hurry up and get us out, do this, woo, give me a big house, I want this car, I want that car. And one day he just kind of slight went off. He was a real calm, cool person, so his going off wasn't really like, but you would know he was mad. Yeah, so. But.
So, you know, how was that like? You know how you were saying your mom was like, do this, do that. Like, when she first found out he was rapping, was she supportive of it, or was it more so like, man, what you doing?
Honestly, in the beginning, if I'm being honest, no, it wasn't really like that. It was kind of like, you wasting your money on that, you da-da-da. And I think all mamas go through that stage though, you know, like
told me to get a job.
Yeah, like you, this what you want to do. And our daddy died, so we got a check and shit like that. And he used to want his check for studio time and shit like that. So, what the fuck is that video he did? His first video, Murder. He wanted money for Murder. And I think he was trying to borrow money from my grandma. Mom told her no. So I had to get him my motherfucking money for him to shoot Murder. And Yeah, at first, nah, but I think it was after 600. She was like, I remember her singing 600. She was drunk. She was so drunk. She picked him up from Tay house, and he was outside waiting, and she was really drunk. It was my auntie birthday, but we was leaving the luau, and he didn't come, and he wanted a ride. And she pull up, music blasting, 600, all in his face and shit. And mind you, they outside, so she's slight embarrassing him, like being extra as hell. But I think that's when she realized that shit was gonna be like that. Cause at first she used to be like, all he rap about is this and that and woo woo. And I'm like, no he don't. I had to show her, what the fuck is that song? I think it's with him and Ida. It be like, gotta get you some money, some shit like that. I'm like, he don't rap about guns and shit all the time. Look, this is a different type of song. Like, don't play with my brother. Fuck. But yeah.
Speaking of Tay, I heard there's a situation where he fought, him and LA fought over you.
Yeah, Tay told me about that. LA will never tell me little shit. He'll never tell me. But so one time Tay had tried to like, he had tried to talk to me in my DM. He had been, it was like, he probably, then I went through his pictures and I'm clicking, I'm like, oh, okay, he had some little, you know, okay, click. And I see LA, I'm get right off his shit. Like, that's the one thing with me and my brother, off limits, like the friends was off limits. Like, that ain't a thing that we did because it caused issues. So, when I had inboxed him back, like, what I say? I had inboxed him back, I'm like, oh, you be with my brother. No, I'm good, you know, like, I'm good. He like, who your brother? I'm like, LA. But I didn't know at the time that LA was telling them, like, he ain't had no siblings and shit. Like, none of them knew. They only knew of my big sister Lala. They didn't know, cause she out in the streets. They didn't know about the rest of us. Like, they ain't know a lot of shit about him for real. So, yeah, I'd say LA, whatever, that was that. And then I guess one day he had posted Justo. He posted Justo, and he said, everybody go comment on Justo page and tell him he a black, fuck you black bitch or some shit like that, and I'm gonna give you a shout out. I'm like, shit, I'm looking at his following compared to mine. I went and did it, like, shit, give me a shout out. So I did it, and I commented, done, like he said on his post. And I texted him, cause it was like after an hour, I'm like, you ain't, like, what's up? Where my shout out at? Like, you ain't giving me my shout out. He like, he give me a shout out. The shout out said, this is my blood sister. I'll blow up the whole world about her. Some shit like that. Ooh. E-Day, C-Day. Tay had already came. E-Day, C-Day. Just so, like, all of them was on my shit. Like, I love you. Like, saying little shit like that. He texted me, don't respond to them. Block their ass. I'm all right, cool. So I think after that, motherfuckers was just, I mean, that's when they found out about who I was. So motherfuckers was just probably saying little shit to him, and he ain't like that. Mean to say, they said like, one of them said they'll fuck me or some shit, I don't know. But my brother really didn't play about me, for real. Like, he ain't play about me. That's like, we was like this, he ain't play. So I could believe they had the little fight.
So out of all the people that had DM'd you, I guess, I don't know, you responded to somebody? Because you took a shot when I asked you if you had
Oh, not a one of them. Not a one of them. Nope. You tried it. Not a one of them. No, he ain't DM me.
So y'all got like the same parents and shit too, right?
Yep. Same mama, same daddy. Yep.
What was y'all age difference?
11 months.
Oh yeah. Who older?
He old.
Alright, I want to go back to like your upbringing. Like, you know, coming up as a kid, like what type of things were you into?
I took modeling classes, modeling acting classes. I was into like fashion and shit. I want one of them, how the girls be on the blocks and shit. I want one of them. I thought I was gonna be an actress. Like I thought I was gonna be an actress and my brother was gonna be a rapper. But when Chief Keef say, what's that song? Finally Rich, I think, and he be like,
She gonna be a lawyer.
She gonna be a lawyer before me. Ooh, every time I hear that shit, I just smile because I wanted to be a lawyer, and which is completely different. But I either wanted to be a lawyer or actress. And me and LA used to argue all the time because I tell him like, whatever I do, I'm gonna do it before you. Like, you not really gonna. It's just I'm gonna do it before you. So. Yeah, I took acting classes, modeling classes, and shit like that.
So you used to say like your number one dream coming up. What was it?
Being an actress. Yeah. So
when did things change? If they did change, I'm not sure. That's something I'm still interested in.
Now I seen then, I was young as hell, I seen then how industry shit would be. Like they would tell you how industry shit be. Then like it's not fun. They been saying that, like the classes and shit we have to go to like little events and shit like that. But really when shit changed for me completely, like all of my goals and shit was just like up in the air when my brother died. I just didn't know what I would do, cause I was just like, damn, what is life? Like, you can die any day. Like, you could really just die any day. So I kind of gave up on a lot of shit. I stopped going to school and shit. Well, I graduated high school early, a year early. But, yeah, I didn't really care for too much or nothing at all. I was like, fuck it. Whatever happens, happens. But the plan is still to be an actress now. I feel like that shit go further than rap. So right now I'm doing my thing with rap and shit. That's a stepping stool for me. When I get in the door, then I'm gonna take off with this acting shit because that's what I'm really good at.
Yeah. I feel like rapping could be like a good way to make like some quick money type shit. But when it comes to longevity,
it's not forever.
Yeah. Like it's people like Jay-Z and shit like
that. Who can, but like I feel like I'm a female, so no offense, like I love Nicki, but I see what she doing. You feel me? Like she doing shit with the new artists because they shit still buzzing, and to them they like, damn, Nicki. But to her, she like, oh yeah, this one, cause she going crazy right now. Like it's a win-win. She gonna look at the shit like, oh, I'm Nicki, woo woo. But at the end of the day, you need them cause they what's hot right now, and you kind of fade.
I heard Drake be doing the same shit. Like, basically, like, other artists might look at it like, damn, you looking out for me. But they don't, like, they are technically because they bigger than you.
Yeah, but
you the youth. So
exactly.
Like,
exactly. That's what's in right now. Yeah, it be like that. I understand that, though. I understand that. You gotta do what you gotta do to stay relevant.
Hell yeah. So, when did you actually start fucking with the music?
So, me and my brothers, my brother Solo, Capone, and LA, LA started rapping before us. And we just used to have like rap battles because when you in the house with a motherfucker who think they raw as hell with some shit, you gotta outdo them. Like, who the fuck you think you is, buddy? So he was smarter than us and shit, so I'm trying to go against him. But we've been doing this shit since we was kids, like little ass kids. But seriously, I just like was doing the challenges and shit. People would tell me to do it. I think the So Gone challenge was like the first thing that I did, but I ain't posted. Everybody was posting their So Gone challenge, and I'm like, I'm raw than all of them. Like, y'all ass weak as hell. Like,
it's crazy. I did that shit too.
Yeah, I did the So Gone challenge, and then I ain't never posted because that wasn't really me. Like, I wasn't really put in that light. But after that, I said, fuck it. I just kept doing the challenges and shit like that. So now, it's been like 2 years. I've been taking this shit seriously. But I always been rapping. Always. Like this not nothing new to me.
So was it a thing where like you would just do it for fun and like not drop shit?
Yeah, like I'll write in my notes. I told you I was fucking with a bitch. She cool, like she really wanted to rap. You feel me? So I'll write in my notes some shit, and then I show her, and she be like, "This hard, ooh, ooh," and she'll take my bars, and I'll be like, "That's cool." Like I'm in there somewhere. You feel me? But no, I never would. I just write the shit. I never went to the studio and shit, cause you know, in Chicago, everybody rapping. So you go to the studio, you record the shit, they play over your shit anyway, cause they just trying to collect their coin. I hate that for them. That shit, I don't like going to the studio. But yeah, I just used to write a bunch of shit in my notes, like listen to beats and just write.
So you had mentioned earlier, like you in LA doing rap battles and shit like that. Like who used to win the battles, or was it a competition thing, or y'all just was spitting y'all raps?
We just spitting our shit, but I feel like the thing is, in school I got all C's, he got all A's, so he's smart as hell. So lyrically, he used to fuck me up, but like delivery, I used to fuck him up. So we gonna say it was a tie. We gonna say it was a tie, cause yeah, but it was me, him, and my little brother solo. Like we always, but my little brother, he's way more laid back than LA. Like way more, like he barely fucking talk type shit. So he probably ain't even think of the shit as a competition. So yeah, so we'll say a tie.
What's up? What actually got you into the music? Was it somebody that inspired you, or was it always like in you?
I feel like that shit just in me, honestly. That shit in me. But just seeing how everybody eating off saying LA, 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 and my family ain't eating it, and I know how to rap. Like, why would I let everybody eat off our shit? They don't look, y'all took our plates from the table, and motherfuckers ain't offer us shit, no breadcrumbs, no none of that shit. And I know how to rap better than all y'all is. Like, why not? Let me answer the chat. Like, y'all got me fucked up. So, shit, just really that inspired me and motivated me, because I feel like I got obligations to my brother, because motherfuckers doing what they doing, coming how they coming, doing they little rap shit. Motherfucker don't never, ain't nobody, not one single solitary person ever been like, here, Mama Capone, here you go, here, ooh, ooh, like none of that shit. And yeah, I feel like my brother opened doors for a lot of motherfuckers, so they should have been coming back. If y'all walked up out them doors, they should have been coming back to give my mama something, us something, give us some type of acknowledgement, anything. All they do is just say LA in the song. So that shit really motivated me, and I feel like I'm obligated to do what I need to do to get my family where they supposed to be. If motherfuckers ain't take that plate from up under us, like, I'm finna take off on motherfuckers. They got us fucked up.
So, you know, when you say like nobody really did what you feel like they should, like, are you being like, are you how would I say it? Like, are you exaggerating? You say nobody, you mean like literally nobody? Like, it wasn't none of his friends that you feel like?
No, nobody. I ain't exaggerating. Tay cool. Like, Tay do what he, you know, like he check in, whatever. That's why I'm a real bitch. I don't give a fuck what's going on. I don't argue with a lot of them about him. Like, feel me? I'm a real bitch, and I'm standing behind my brother. So, like, Tay, he do a little something, you feel me? Like, it ain't no money. He still come check. Motherfuckers don't even check. Like, that's the, all you gotta do is check. You could do a little shit. He the only one that'll come check. And S-Dot is still check in, like, ooh, but other than that, other than checking in and shit like that, motherfucker don't really do shit. No.
So, you know, what changed? Because when he was alive, was there like a lot of people around or supporting then?
No, like, we really didn't know they ass. Like, we really didn't. Like, he literally kept our family, you know, like,
separate
from his outside life, real life. Like, how niggas really should be operating. That's what he did. But it's just the fact that I don't say that to say that motherfuckers owe us anything or nothing like that, or people was doing this and then they stopped because he died. I'm saying it because I feel like motherfuckers saying it to the world, like they doing this. Yeah, look at LA Mama, she got this. She got a I remember seeing somebody say LA Capone Mama got a whole store or the Wings Around the World spotlight. What y'all saying? She worked for that. That ain't came from shit from our brothers or none of that shit. Like, that's something that she grind hard and she got. Not something that a motherfucker was getting from his music. Motherfucker ain't getting paid off the music. Motherfucker ain't getting nothing because somebody's collecting that coin. I ain't gonna say no names, but yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I was definitely gonna ask about that because I seen something. I don't remember exactly what it was or why I seen it, but it was like somebody was collecting money off of his music.
Yeah, they collecting, and yeah. The thing is, like I said earlier, my mama not that type. Like, she one of those people like, well, if they must need it more than us. Ooh, it's okay. You know, like she that type. Like, it's okay. We gonna find our way. Like, I'm not like that. I don't give a fuck who need it more than us and none of that. Like, it's the principle. If you do need more than us, it's still acknowledge us. Like, eating off us at the end of the day. And if you feel like you just eating off LA, that's us. That's us, regardless. It don't matter. So I don't really I don't fuck with niggas and none of that shit.
For sure. I don't want you to say nobody's name because you say you don't want to say it, but like as far as like people that was collecting, are y'all aware like who was collecting off this shit?
I think we have a clue of who collecting off the shit for sure.
Going back to school, you know, you was talking about like basically like how LA, I think you said you was getting A's and you was getting like C's and shit like that.
Yeah.
So like what type of student would you describe yourself? Like did you like school? Was you getting in trouble or?
I was really focused on myself, my looks, how, you know, shit like that. I did like school, but the thing is, I'm there to be seen. And I don't mean to sound dumb or nothing like that, but you know, motherfuckers need to be seen enough. So I gotta be fly, I gotta be fly, I gotta be fresh as hell. And then I was one of them people, you know, like you watch TV and it'd be like the white kids, they have the girl who's in the front and she got her little right hand girl, and that's how I was, like the boss of shit. So I was too busy controlling the school to be worried about schoolwork all the time.
Yeah, somebody told me like you was mean or something like that.
People say that. People be saying that.
You feel that way?
You could say that, yeah. I mean, if a lot of people saying something about you, then part of it must be true. So a lot of people be saying I'm mean and shit, and I'm nonchalant, and I be saying whatever come to my mind. I do. I don't mean no harm, bad, but yeah, like whatever I'm thinking, I do be saying that shit. Like, bitch, why am I sugarcoat it? Fuck.
That ever got you like in some crazy situations, like you just saying how you feel or think, and then like shit went overboard?
All the time, you know, I'm not gonna lie, like I be saying and doing shit, and then after, I be saying and doing shit, and then after I be like, why you say that? You know, like, I don't never really think the shit through. It just, if it come to my mind, I'm finna say the shit like, what the fuck? Why the fuck is you? Ooh, why you doing this? Or lame? It's anything that I think, I just say the shit. It do get me in a lot of trouble, but after I do it, I usually reflect and be like, you could have did that better. You could have handled that situation differently. I'm really trying to get better with that because people do be saying like I'm a high head and shit, and I don't want that. I don't want people to be thinking I'm mean and stuff anymore. I'm changing.
So you know, I heard a couple of your freestyles and shit like that. And you actually hard. Like it kind of had me wondering, like, why don't you be consistent with the music and actually dropping shit? Cause the way it's like you could tell you've been rapping for a minute from like the way you put the shit together, but then it'd be like, damn, why she not really doing the shit for real?
So with rap, like I never thought that this would have to be a thing. Like, you know, like I'm gonna be honest with you. Some days I be mad as hell at my brother, like, bro, you was supposed to just make me look, I was just supposed to be like cute, like on the side of my brother. I wasn't supposed to really, like, now I gotta really put in the work, the money. Rapping costs a lot, like videos cost a lot, and I'm not in the play. One, I don't really fuck with, like I fuck with niggas, but I don't really fuck with niggas. A lot of bitches, what they be doing is they be fucking niggas and then they shoot their video, they got on their drip and shit like that. I don't have that luxury because I don't fuck with niggas like that. And if I did, I wouldn't be. If I did, I wouldn't be fucking them for money like that. You feel me? Like, just this dick. So it'd be different for me. Like, I really have to grind and go get the money for studio time. And then go get the money for video and outfit and all of this shit. I don't work, I'm not working, I have no plans on working again. So that's really what be making me be inconsistent with rap, cause I feel like I don't be motivated sometimes. I be like, damn, I don't spend all this money on all this shit and then I don't get paid from it right away. Like, this shit comes in time and it could take a long time sometimes. So I don't got that nobody behind me for real.
The rapper shit kind of tricky because especially like in the beginning, you will be spending money and not making nothing.
Exactly.
And it's like you gotta really just grind it out. If you believe in it and this is what you really want to do, keep going. But I guess some people get lucky. Some people get lucky. Yeah. I feel like you will have an advantage over most people. You feel me? I do feel,
but you know what? People, I'm not gonna lie, because of the whole LA thing, be trying to play in my face. Like, and that's what I noticed. And really, that's another thing that kind of put a flame under my ass. Cause like, people be playing in my face like, oh, woo, trying to, she thinks she this cause she LA sister. One thing about me, anybody will tell you that know me, like, I don't go nowhere and say I'm LA sister. Nowhere. Like, if I'm in a studio and I'm recording, if somebody with me and they say, oh, this LA stuff, then that's come out. If I'm anywhere, if I meet anybody and it's a possibility that they might know who LA is, I don't say that. I just, hey, I'm Nina. Like, that's how I introduce myself. I'm Nina. I'm Nina the Goddess. I'm not LA sister, Nina the Goddess. I'm Nina the Goddess, LA sister. So it's like, I don't try to drag that shit. And it's like people be wanting to make me feel small. And I think also part of that is because the whole LA sister thing, and they be like, oh, this bitch thinks she just gonna skip the line, you know? So we gonna make sure she feel humble and be in her place. And then it's other things that be other people who just be like, she really talented, we can't let her get up here because she gonna fuck it up. Like, she gonna really take off. So I really actually be having a hard time. Cause there's a lot of motherfuckers who be throwing that LA shit out here who weak as fuck with the rap shit. Okay, but they up there. So I don't know.
We like that. So how was the support when it come like to the women or other female rappers and shit like that?
I think the support be fake as fuck. Like, it be fake as fuck. Like me, I'm the type of bitch, behind the scenes, I really be fucking with motherfuckers. Like, I be calling my friend like, gee, this shit hard. This just, I'm really that person. Cause seeing bitches go hard and this rap shit motivate me, cause it make me think like, damn, her bar just was crazy. Now I gotta step my game up, cause why the fuck I ain't think of that bar. But other bitches will look at you and instead of taking that shit and stepping their game up, they'll take that shit and get intimidated. And it's like, bitch, what you intimidated for? We all could really win if we all just stand behind each other. So sometimes I be thinking bitches really be wanting to fuck with me with the rap shit and like be on some real shit like me. And then they show me that they don't. They show me that they just some hating ass bitches.
So is there anybody that you probably ran across as far as like a female rapper that like you could say like, alright, we got like a decent bond or genuine relationship as far as like maybe music or support, anything like that?
Big Pink Riri.
For sure. Yeah, a couple people been telling me to do something with her too.
Yeah, I think Riri, she genuine. Like we went to the studio a couple of times together, and she's so focused on her own shit and what she got going on. She ain't got no time to be jealous of no other bitch. You feel me? Like she be really like on go. So I think she about the only bitch. Oh wait, I think Fendi fuck with me. Who singing the juke song? That what she say? She shaking ass. She got cash. How you bumming? That shit viral. All the little bitches be shaking ass to that shit. Yeah, it's Fendi called Fendi juke song.
I don't know. I know about a couple people that got like similar songs like what's that girl? They be shaking ass to it.
I feel like you talking about Pretty Lil because you did that shit.
No, her too, but not her. It was somebody else that had a song similar to that before her.
I'm almost for certain that's Fendi.
It might be, but I don't think that's the name.
You talking about Big Daddy Days?
Yeah, on that.
You talking about Big Daddy Days?
I be hearing that shit in the parties and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
It's crazy because that seems like that's a big song, but I don't think like she is as big as a song, if it makes sense.
Yeah. Like, no, none of them really is. Like none of them really is. They not. I think, and that's why I made a little song like that, because everybody telling me like, oh, this the lane. Woo, you gotta this where you gotta go for your shit to go up. But people don't listen to her other shit. So she kind of getting overlooked. They looking at her, but it's like for this one type of thing that she do. Oh, she did this song where the bitches can twerk. So now when she rapping for real and doing her shit for real, they ain't hearing her. They looking for some more twerk shit. Like the bitches like, what is twerk music at?
So who would you say like your top 5 artists that you listen to as far as in the city?
Nobody. I ain't even gonna lie to you. In the city, I don't really listen to like, I mean like of course people listen to Dirk, Herb, like alright, cool. That's a given. But to really be nobody. Not from the city. Yeah, no.
Speaking of Herb, like y'all had a relationship or grew up together, some shit like that?
Yeah, yes. Herb, I've known Herb since I was in like 2nd grade. That was like my first boyfriend. That was my first, very, very first boyfriend ever in life. But now I be bro. I'm the definition of when bitches be like, yeah, I'm that. Nah, but we was kids. That shit don't count. We was babies. Yeah, that's my homie for real though. Like I really love him. Like for life. I always check on him. Like, what's up? What you want, Hollywood? I call him Hollywood. He be mad as hell. He hate that shit. And he be like, what's up, Blackie? But yeah.
How did y'all relationship come about though?
We went to me, him, and LA. We all went to the same grammar school, Boucher, over East, and he was in my class and shit. And yeah, I remember I had my little kinky twist, and I came to school. And I was looking for me a boyfriend because I had my kinky twist. I thought I was grown. Yeah, no, he was always cool with LA and shit. But me and him had classes together. And like we never, like from 2nd grade, he always had the same number. It was like a 773-508 or some shit. He always had the same number. So like if my number changed, I got a new phone, whatever, I knew his number by heart. So if a motherfucker bored or anything, I could always text his phone. This, mind you, 2nd grade on up until he got like famous, he had the same fucking number. So is he a person who never really went anywhere? Like, you know how you grow up and then you grow apart from people or you lose motherfuckers and shit. We never lost contact ever.
So you know, what you doing music and shit like that, would that be somebody that you want to work with in the future?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I feel like it'd only be right that I do something with him. Like, it'd only be right, especially considering he was supposed to do a song with LA. I had to get on his ass. I had to get on his ass when I found the thing. I found the messages. When my brother died, I found the messages between him and her. And I had a slight tweak with him. Me and him had like a little argument on why the fuck you ain't do the song with my brother. He like, send it right now. He was supposed to get on the gat. The second verse was supposed to be for her.
Damn. So you know, with him and her being cool, and you know that being one of your boyfriends, like how did LA feel about that, or was he like too young to care about that?
Yeah, he ain't at that time. He ain't really give a fuck. Like, we was young as hell. We was young as fuck. He ain't care about that shit. He ain't give a fuck. If we would have got older and that would have been a thing, he probably would have been like, fuck. Cause he used to always, anytime I'm doing anything, he'll come and tell me like he my daddy or something. Mom had him fried. He'll come tell me like, look, yeah, I see what you're doing. Ooh, you need to stop. Like, show ass on, you ain't my daddy. But if we was older then maybe, but at the time he didn't give a fuck about that shit.
So you know, how was it seeing like him rise on the music scene too? Like, is it kind of, well, I ain't gonna say weird, but like it ain't like kind of crazy to you seeing like hella people from like a similar area all either get famous or get money from music?
That shit is mad weird. Like, I be so like, I went to school with this nigga. Like this shit really happening. This shit really happened. Like, how did this shit happen like this? Like, what the fuck? I remember my best friend, this was my best friend at the time, Deanna. She had, now when we got into high school and shit, she had started fucking with him and shit. So it was like, she was like, look at Herbie, woo woo. Look at Lil Herbie, woo woo, listen to his song and shit. I'm like, okay, I'm listening to it and shit. I ain't thinking nothing of it. Then one day, my favorite story to tell, LA had, he came in, that's when Drake had posted his shit or whatever. He came in, he's shaking his dreads. Dreads little as hell, look like he finna have a headache. Like, he's shaking his dreads and shit, he getting that, ooh, we up. I'm like, who up? Like, what is you talking about? Like, what is you in my room talking about y'all up? It's Drake listening to Kill shit. We up, woo, we finna go crazy, we going crazy. I'm like, damn, what you so geeked for? He was excited as hell. That's when I knew, like, damn, her finna take off. He finna go crazy. But I didn't really, you know, like, a person show you, oh, it's music. Like, we kids, my brother also used to rap when we were little and do little shit like that too. So I didn't think nothing of it because I seen my brother do the same type of shit. So when she first showed me that he was rapping and shit, I'm like, oh, okay, you know, yeah, he hard. Ooh. But it wasn't really, I didn't really think too much of that shit. But now, I be damn. Damn, Hollywood. Going crazy. I always check on him. I just message him like, you good? Straight? Anybody fucking with you? He be tweaking, but like.
So, you know, what you witnessing this, you know, in front of you type shit, was it like motivation to you, showing you like this shit real? Because a lot of people growing up in the hood, you will see famous rappers, but if you don't see it from your area or nobody similar from your area, it's like that shit Illuminati or that shit not real. Like, you know, a lot of people be thinking this shit be like set up. They don't know like anybody can do anything in the world. You just gotta.
When it first started happening, I ain't gonna lie, I had a bitter ass like mindset about this shit. I'm gonna be real honest with you, right? So, like, no shade to nobody and nothing like that, but growing up, me and LA, like, we kind of was hood rich. You feel me? So we had the shit, stuff like that. So when he died and I seen that, like, I'm like, Katie, that's our cousin. But it was just a lot of motherfuckers like Herb, like all of them, they weren't having how we was having. So I was thinking like that was God, like, not saying that LA ain't deserve it, but he ain't need it as bad as other motherfuckers. You feel me? Yeah. So like, I used to be like, this shit rigged. Like, that's how I felt about it. Like, this shit rigged. How the fuck he ain't make it? How this ain't, you know, how this ain't happen? Woo. But now I see this shit can happen to anybody. This shit ain't rigged. It ain't none of that shit. You gotta know the right people. That's it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Even though I ain't know him, what opened my eyes was just watching Chief Keef. Cause like I ain't know him, but I'm like, I'm seeing where he coming from, and I'm seeing where I'm coming from. I'm like, oh, this, he ain't no Illuminati.
Yeah. He in this shit for real.
Yeah.
And that's crazy. My brother believed heavily into Illuminati. Like, he was the first motherfucker who made me, who told me about that shit, all type of shit. We was kids. This was before, like, he always been rapping, but this was before, like, Herb got on, was getting his recognition, all of that shit, before Chief Keef, all of that shit. Like, he probably was still living in Atlanta, cause he used to fuck with an OMG girl. I think it was T.I. daughter. One of them OMG girls he used to fuck with, and he used to, when he come home from Atlanta, he'll tell us all about like shit that was going on. What's them boys' name who sing that? You're a jerk. Them, that shit.
I ain't know that name. People, I just knew the jerk.
Yeah, people who watching, like, he used to hang out with all of these little type of people. I think my best friend, my brother best friend is, solo best friend is, what's his name? Lil Yachty. That was his best friend growing up.
Lil Yachty?
Yeah. Yeah, that was his.
Matter of fact, I think he might have said that. I can't remember.
Yeah, so like, it's a lot of little shit. You know, like he had a lot of little shit going on. It's just crazy, and he didn't get on like how that motherfuckers thought he would have. But yeah, that shit had me thinking like, damn, shit could really happen. I don't know who it was that got on. I'm like, this shit, it ain't rigged. It's just who you know.
And your mindset sometimes, like, if you ain't aware of what you could do, you probably never even attempt to do it.
For sure. So
is there anybody that you want to actually like do a feature with? It don't gotta necessarily be Chicago, just any artist.
I want to do, okay, so my favorite artist right now, cause they just hard as fuck, is Lady London, Amaretta, ESTG. Like, I want to do something with him. He hard, like he's bar for bar, like every line is gonna be a bar. And her name Fake Bitch Hero, but her name Rocky. She hard as fuck. Who do I just want to be on a song with? Who I feel like? Oh, he from Chicago? Kosha. TJ. He hard as fuck. I don't even know what he be doing, but his sound. I don't even know what he be saying, but he be singing and shit. I like that.
Oh, you're alright though.
I fuck with him. That's who I would want to do, from Chicago, who I want to do a song with. He don't even know. He just follow me on Instagram. He don't know I be playing it cool, but I'm slight a fan.
So I had seen Pete from QC commenting under one of your videos and shit like that. How was that?
Crazy. That was crazy. Like, I had a drunk ass night. And my cousin, she had inboxed me like at 2 o'clock in the morning. And this is not a cousin who I talk to often. You feel me? Like, I don't talk to her often at all. So she like, bitch, one of us gonna get rich. And she like, I'm up sending all your videos to P. And I laughed it off because I'm thinking, oh, it ain't shit. You know, it's little shit or whatever. And when I woke up at like 12 because the bitch was drunk. I wake up and I'm seeing a blue check. Now I follow Breezy, JB, you know, they all got blue checks and shit. So I'm like, it's probably one of them, you know, like. Then I see it's him. I could have fainted. I said, damn, yeah, he was on my shit. Yeah, he was on my shit. Yeah, he feel a bitch. He see me. He see me. He see me. I was real fucking happy. And then when I had inboxed him and he opened my shit instantly, I'm like, oh, that mean it's open. That mean, cause you know, like your shit go to the message request. Yeah. He literally opened my shit. As soon as I clicked send, that shit said seen. I'm out, yeah. So yeah, I ain't gonna talk about them DMs, but yeah. Yeah, y'all be looking out for me, shorty.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it's lit that he actually opened it and responded. Cause like a lot of times it'll be shit like that. A motherfucker comment on your shit and then it just be that.
That be it.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah. Yeah, nah. Yeah, I didn't expect him to, like, cause I was so like, I didn't know what to say. So I had just commented back on the post like, thank you, or whatever. And I felt like that wasn't enough. I'm like, he just snapped for that, even just commenting, that just made me feel like I'm hard, you feel me? So I had to inbox him. And I'm telling my friend, like, I'm gonna inbox him. He ain't gonna say shit back, but I'm gonna still inbox him. That motherfucker, it said, you know how a motherfucker send you a message and then it said accept. When I clicked it, it said accept. I'm like, did he DM me or something? Like, ain't nothing in here though.
That be happening to me sometimes. I don't know what that
is. Yeah, what that's about. Yeah, it don't be no message. So I'm like, did he DM and unsend it or what the fuck that's about? But, yeah, I accepted it. I sent the shit. He instantly. So yes, we'll see. Y'all be looking out for me, shorty. Shorty going up.
When can we expect your next song?
I'm finna do a video tomorrow, so I'm hoping that shit drop instantly. I be having to get on Max ass.
Yeah, we on your ass, Max. We not fucking around.
Gotta get on Max ass. Ooh, like he like family, so you know how motherfuckers, when you treat a motherfucker like family, they treat you like family. They be comfortable as hell. So
look, X on phone now.
Yeah,
on your ass too.
Yeah, like man, you giving it to me like that? Okay, cool. But shit, I'm hoping my shit drop within a week. Like, I ain't gonna lie, everybody been asking for it. It's called Heart So Cold. And I made that shit at like 3 o'clock in the morning. I wrote it. I got up out of nowhere. I'm like, this is how I'm feeling right now. So I wrote that shit the next day. At 3 o'clock in the morning, I text the dude who be recording my shit. I need studio time tomorrow. What you got available? And I went and recorded that shit. But I got a lot of shit wrote. I just feel like with music, you can't go into this right now. I ain't got the funds to be going into no studio and just playing no beats and shit. Like, no, all my shit be wrote out before I get there. I go in there, get shit done, and leave the fuck back out. Studio time costs too much money to be playing in the people's studio.
Yeah. So like on a scale of 1 to 10, how serious would you rate your like as far as how you take music right now?
I'm gonna give me a 6, which is not really a good number. But I'm only giving myself a 6 because, like, it be days where I feel I don't be feeling motivated. Some days, like, I just be like, man, fuck this shit. Like, this ain't happening. Instagram be tweaking, talking about reels. Like, I'm trying to understand all this shit, how to post this shit, and I be getting pissed off sometimes. So I'm gonna say a 6, but the music there, like the shit be wrote, everything be wrote, like now the funds there. So it's just about me pushing and cause I do everything by myself right now. Ain't nobody behind me, ain't no nigga behind me, ain't no bitch behind me, none of that. It's all me. So I'm trying to learn shit, and honestly, that's what I mean when I say motherfuckers, they act like they rooting for you, but really they don't, because I be asking artists questions and shit, and they ass be They don't want to give me the sauce because they don't want to see me on it for real. So I be like, all right, cool. I gotta learn this shit. I be on YouTube and shit.
Yeah, it seems like that be going on. Like, people be scared to help you on some competition and shit. Like,
yeah, it's competition. Sad. That shit sad. I ain't competing with nobody but me. Like, nobody, like, I feel like with rap, all this shit, you got this sound, I got this sound. You do this, you do that. Like, it's just be different. Creativity. As an artist, you are creative. You creating. So nobody is gonna create anything just like you. So it should never be no issue. If you got a fan who like this, like, that's gonna be your fan because they like this. And you do some completely different shit. If a motherfucker be your fan because you do some completely different shit, that's what it's gonna be. But everybody as a creative, like a creative person, like, it's different. So I don't understand the competition shit. I never understood that shit. I'm not no super competitive person. Like, we can all eat.
I think that might be like an insecurity type thing.
It is an insecurity. Like, bitches be insecure. Niggas be insecure.
For sure.
Niggas be fucking insecure too in this rap shit. Y'all wouldn't believe how many niggas I done told put me in the studio or little shit like that. Motherfuckers be, I get in the studio with them, eat their ass up, and they be looking stupid.
Yeah,
like,
drop the song. Oh, they getting that. Hold on, let me re-record.
Let me re-record my
But I ain't gonna lie, shit like that.
You gotta. I take that as I just went
Compliment.
crazy. Yeah, that's a compliment. Like shit like that, I don't be looking too much into. But motherfuckers don't be dropping the shit and shit. Like, come on now, buddy. If you need me to help you with this, we can. I'm not the type of bitch. That's another thing I don't like. Like, I go to the studio by myself, cause I don't like people who be saying like, oh, I gave you a bar, and then want to say they wrote your whole song.
Yeah.
Did you really write the whole song, bitch? Like, go ahead. So I be going to the studio by myself all the time, like, cause I don't like that shit.
You know, people be liking their little credit though, they little.
Yeah, everybody want to get credit.
If your shit hot, you got a hit song, even if they say,
"Ooh, that bomb, I wrote that."
Oh, I wrote that song. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why another thing with studio time and shit, like, motherfuckers really want to be in, they want to say they were a part of it. Like, motherfuckers will literally come to the studio with you and they don't do shit but smoke the whole time, just so they can say, I was there when she wrote that. I was there when she made that song. Like, what did you contribute? Like, did you put something to it, to the studio session? What else you do, fam? You ain't do nothing else. That's it. Yeah, I don't like them type.
Is it anybody that you could say like actually like supportive of your music career? It could be like, you know, emotional support, financial support, any type of support where you're like, all right, they fuck me, they want to see me win.
Yeah, I got like a little, my friend Jada, she be like that, but not nobody, you know, that known people. My friend Jada, she be supporting me. She's a big support. Like, I send her some shit like, what you think about this? She'll tell me. If my shit weak, she gonna tell me like, bitch, that shit weak as hell. You know, like, she tell me. Other than that, nah, financially, I'm doing this all me. Financially. Ain't none of that, no money behind me, none of that, it's me. Period. Oh yeah, and my ex, her daddy, he fuck with me. Like, if I need anything, if I really wanted financial support or some shit like that, I could call him. I know for a fact I could call him and it wouldn't be no weird shit.
For sure. You know how you sound like a lot of shit be costing money and like you don't want to be one of them girls that be fucking with niggas for this and that.
Yeah.
But you did say you mess with girls. You know, there's some girls that shoot videos too.
Yeah.
Ain't a lot, but
yeah.
I reveal, get at it now. I don't even know if she like girls. Let me stop here.
Yeah,
and there's girls that got studios and shit.
Yeah, but like, I feel like I don't, anything asking twice be seeming like too close to begging for me. So I'd be like, all right, fuck it. I feel like if somebody want to help me with something, they will. They especially if you in it, you know, or you been around it, you know studio sound costs, you know videos costs, you know. I gotta get my outfit done. I gotta get my hair done, my makeup, all this shit gotta get done. Like, you know that. If you want to help me, you be like, I got something to it. If not, yeah, we ain't gotta talk about that.
I want to go back to like you in LA, you know, as kids and shit. You know, growing up in the same house, like, was it times where y'all ever like got into it and had fights? And if so, like, who would you say won?
Shit, like I said, the thing is, growing up, I stayed in my room. Like, I didn't talk to them, none of that shit. It was when I got a little older and he got older and like, he wasn't under my big sister so much that we was raised like twins. We wore the same shit, all type of shit. But we didn't never really have fights for real unless he pulled my hair or some shit or, you know, did some wild shit like to piss me off. I never played about my hair. So he, you know, boys know how to piss you off. But yeah, he'll be whooping my ass or whatever, but it ain't shit. He'll whoop my ass maybe. Okay. I turn into the hawk though. If he press that button, touch my hair, I turn into the hawk on his ass. But yeah.
Was any fights you ever won?
Nope. Nah. And when we got older though, like my brothers don't play with me like that. Like, I be seeing how people brothers and shit talk to them, calling them bitches and shit. My brothers never talk to me like that.
Yeah, I don't be getting that shit either.
I be so surprised, like, damn. Literally never, like, ever. Like, my brother spoke highly of me to everybody. He be like, Lanika, this, she that, she this, like, never. That shit weird to me.
I think that's like an upbringing thing though, cause I ain't gonna lie, I never even fought my sister. Like,
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, she didn't beat my ass cause she older. But like, that was on me just being annoying little brother.
Yeah.
But on some real fighting, like, hell no, that shit wasn't fun in the crib.
Yeah, we had fights and shit. Like my mama, if she leave and then my sister there, my sister love to fight, so she egging that shit on. But yeah, no, like my brother right now, solo, like my sister not like that. No, my sister not gonna like that. Like he not even gonna press my buttons to do nothing that he think or make me uncomfortable. I be seeing that shit. that's crazy. Motherfuckers be talking about their sisters' hoes and shit like that. I've never experienced that.
Yeah, that shit crazy. Like, I don't know, every household different, so certain shit motherfuckers not gonna understand. Motherfucker just wasn't.
Yeah, that's how y'all play then.
So, you know, before we close out, is there anything else you want to put out there? Like, do you got any projects you working on, mixtapes, EPs, anything?
No, I ain't doing no mixtapes and shit like that yet. I'm just gonna keep on dropping visuals, singles and shit like that for right now. See where that take me. I'm trying to get my YouTube and shit together. So y'all follow me on YouTube. I mean, subscribe to my YouTube at NinaTheGoddess. Gotta get my shit up. Yeah, I just gotta get content going, cause I know motherfucker ain't gonna come get me unless they see them numbers on YouTube. So
Spotify, all that shit. Really, I think that shit more important when it comes to like your numbers on Spotify, all the other shit.
Yeah, I gotta get that, and that's the shit that I said that be making me feel a little unmotivated. I'm trying to learn all that shit. The bitches don't want to give me the sauce on like how this shit go, what you paying. Ooh, cause I feel like I got finessed out. I got finessed out some shit before, but yeah, that's really
What's up?
Keep dropping. That's it.
That's the number one important thing. Like, even if you don't know your business, which is, even though that's important as fuck, as long as you keep dropping things consistent, you keep your name hot, you always got time to learn that shit.
Yeah.
You still gotta keep that shit.
Keep it coming. Yeah, I seen how different my numbers and shit was when I was dropping. Like, even when I was just doing the challenges, I seen my numbers shooting up. Yeah. Motherfuckers, my followers was going up and everything.
Yeah, like, I learned, like, I ain't really never took music serious. I kind of left that shit alone. But even just a YouTube game, what I learned is, like, it's like a snowball effect. So you know, a snowball might start small, but the more you roll it and keep going, it get bigger but faster. So it'd be like your checks might be this little small shit, but your next check is bigger than the next one, even twice as big, and it just keep
going.
You just gotta keep it going, type shit though.
Don't see.
So, you know, let everybody know how to get up with you on all your social media and shit like that.
All my shit the same. Follow me, NinaTheGoddess, 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 on everything. Twitter, YouTube, shit, Facebook, and Instagram. All my shit the same.
For sure. Let everybody know who got up with you for the interview.
16 shot him. First interview, he snapped.
Okay. Really second, but the first one that y'all gonna see.
Y'all gonna see, yeah, cause